Hi and welcome to today's episode where I'll be telling you how I messed up. Right, so this all happened last week when we did this 26.2 mile walk, and we didn't do any training or prepping before then to go that kind of distance, and my body really didn't like it. So when we got to about the 24 mile mark, something happened and my legs hurt. I feel like I'm gonna puke. And then instead of listening to my body and being really engaged with my body and slowing down or stopping, we decided to keep going and ploughing on, which then resulted in this. The finish line is only half a mile away. Yeah, I'm walking like a zombie. And then once I finished it and I'd hobbled home and the adrenaline wore off the next day, I got out of bed. As soon as I put my right foot down on the ground, just felt like agony. It felt like it was broken, but I could wiggle all my toes. So I was like, it's definitely not broken. But it was just on fire. So I decided to try and, be manly and self-medicate. And, lay back on the training, put my foot into ice baths and really cold, get those muscles kind of relaxed. And, try to bring down the swelling that there could be there. And it actually worked. My foot felt better, I could walk on it easier. However, I went for a run, only a short 4 mile run, and the pain came back. And that is when I was like, got to go see a physio, because this is weird, it's like all in one area. So I went to see the physio and he said I had a stress response to
in your cuboid.
That, surprise, surprise, the expert said that it was because of all that impact and walking along that my body produced this stress response in this part of the foot. And so what he recommended was to completely withdraw from running training, but to keep up the cardiovascular, exercises and things, and switch to a different discipline, one that's less impact, which is what we're going to do. We've got one of these home bicycles, but I'm kind of using it as a clothes horse for now. Oh, there she is. So we're going to have to whip that off, get that back into shape, and we're going to be doing time on that, probably crack out Narcos Mexico. So he also recommended to build up muscle in the legs. So we're not going to actually be running, but we're going to be building up that muscle in the legs in different areas, like the really important ones, like the ones on the hips here, which I call the gunslingers, and the ones around your knees down here. How are we going to do this? Well, he gave me video.
First exercise is our sideline hip chop. So we're going 2 seconds up, 3 seconds down with no bounce. Continue at that tempo, Paul.
We're also going to be doing this to build up the knees.
That's the one. So we're sitting in our wall sit. You've got 90 degrees at the knees. Perfect.
Obviously going to be taking on his advice because we've got a half marathon coming up next week. It's 8 days away, so we're just going to rest. We're not going to do any impact or heavy impact things like running. We're going to follow his advice. We're going to be building up the muscle, and we're going to be improving our cardiovascular circuit. So yeah, it's a bit of a downer at the moment that I can't run, that I can't do what I'm going to be doing at the London Marathon, running it, but we do know, because of our stupid act that led to us being injured, I can walk it. So that's a takeaway. Anyway, right, that was just a short invert because I've got to go to a christening, and I'll see you next week. That's cold. That is cold.
Or hold on to something and get a bit of weight on you.
Yeah.
Should we get you standing?
Yeah.